What if the villain of the original game was reborn into a fanfiction, where someone else had taken his place as the main character? The Demon King was supposed to be the protagonist of the original story, but after the fanfiction rewrote everything, the Black Dragon and the Crown Prince became the center of the story instead. Now, the Demon King has been transmigrated into this rewritten world, and he's not willing to accept being pushed into the background. So he begins manipulating the story from the shadows, turning the Golden Empire into his puppet, and starting a war that could destroy the entire human world.
Oh, the little prince managed to enter the demon realm. How amusing. But it's nothing more than seeking his own doom.
Ancient seal, heed my command. Reverse the seal. Return the curse. By the law of reversal, let the prison change its master.
That incantation, I heard it before. I remember Limon taught me before. Limon said,
Inferna, if I fail to meet you at the teleport point as promised, and you find yourself trapped by the Demon King's schemes, you must remember the spell I'm teaching you now. This magic requires two people chanting simultaneously from different locations.
Ancient seal, heed my command. Reverse the seal. Return the curse. By the law of reversal, let the prison change its master.
Ancient seal, heed my command. Reverse the seal. Return the curse. By the law of reversal, let the prison change its master.
No matter how powerful a mage you are, within this dark magic array, the demon lord's power is endless. How long can the little prince last?
The incantation he's reciting, it's not an offensive white magic spell. Huh? What's this? Wait. The reversal array? Not bad at all, Prince Limon. You actually used a reversal spell to take over my black magic.
Thanks for the compliment. This black magic array of yours, designed specifically to subdue my dear Inferna, is indeed impressive. But what a pity you're about to be consumed by your own black magic. Well then, let's talk terms, shall we?
Hey, I wonder how things have progressed. I've been locked up for so long, I've gained weight. How can a beautiful girl turn into a fat lady?
This is it.
Huh? I'm right here. Can't see me because of this magic cage, huh? Hey. Is Inferna alright? What a jerk. Totally unreliable, no choice then. That Demon King must have been up to no good again. One after another, such a headache.
Welcome back, Inferna. You've had a tough time all this while. Ask whatever you want. Ah. So tempting. I want to just bite down and mess up everything in his mouth.
So, how could you foresee the future and know the Demon King's plans even when you're just this young? Explain properly. Huh? Limon? What is it?
I'm fine, just a little out of energy. The reversal spell will unravel when we return to the human realm. But until then, it will consume my magic to suppress him.
You're really. Don't push yourself too hard.
Prince Limon, Lord Inferna. Welcome back. Since you've returned, the arrangements for the coronation ceremony will proceed as planned.
Oh. Prince Dante is finally willing to ascend the throne? Still seems rather reluctant though.
Apologies, Shanair. Right now, there are more pressing matters than the coronation.
I understand. I'll prepare the ritual immediately.
Ritual? What kind of ritual is needed to break the curse? It's definitely not going to be anything good. How about burning the Golden Kingdom to the ground right now and ascending as an evil dragon?
Lord Inferna, the ritual is ready. Please allow us to assist you with bathing and changing before proceeding to the ritual site.
Oh, alright. But I don't need your help bathing. What's with this fabric? It's practically no different from not wearing anything.
Oh, he feels embarrassed. He usually is so stoic and fierce-looking.
The ritual will take place at the temple ruins, and everyone will be there to watch and offer their blessings.
Might as well burn the Golden Kingdom down right now.
You are here.
This is insane. Dressing like this and letting everyone watch. What kind of weird kink do you have?
Oh. Our dear Inferna looks so handsome.
And then? What am I supposed to do?
The host of the Queen Moth's egg needs to walk the magical path hand in hand with their partner. After that.
I've got a bad feeling about this. And after that?
After that, it's all up to Inferna. Things Inferna does to Limon. That make both sides feel really good. Perhaps, it needs to be a bit more than usual.
What did he say? More of what exactly?
Bro Demon King really got hit with his own magic. That reversal spell was clean. But Inferna had it way worse. First they hand him an outfit that's basically invisible, then tell him the whole kingdom is going to watch the ritual. And when Limon started saying, "It's all up to Inferna," and things that make both sides feel really good, even Inferna was like, "Hold up, what?"
Say that again. What do you plan to do in public? I'm not doing it.
Let's begin.
Limon? Why are you taking the parasite?
Don't worry, this is just a necessary step to remove the curse for you. The twin egg of the Moth Queen will not form a permanent host.
Is that so? Why suddenly? This feeling. Could it be?
Be careful. The symptoms of a susceptible period you're experiencing are because the parasitic insects are sensing each other. They are drawn to one another, merging together, to bloom into a mesmerizing, fantastical flower.
Is that so? Wait a minute, Limon. Sound. Perhaps the sound will be heard. A few girls were standing by the bedside.
Whether it's the scent of pheromones or the sound of pleasure. Everything about you, Inferna, belongs only to me.
Damn it. I'm doing all of this to break the curse.
It seems Limon has to try harder. During the time we were apart, there wasn't a day I didn't miss the scent of Inferna. What about you?
Well, let's let these two go ahead with their ritual. We'll catch with them later. And cut.
What's happening? Ah. My stomach, it feels so hot. Little fairy?
Bro expected to break the curse, but somehow ended up making two tiny little fairies that looked just like them. I was definitely not expecting that at all. We went from trying to deal with a curse to suddenly having two miniature versions of Inferna and Limon. Honestly, this manhwa keeps finding new ways to surprise me. I really need to see what these little fairies are going to do next.
Well, can you hear anything?
His Highness's magic is truly great.
Yes, we hear absolutely nothing.
Oh, Grand Duke Chenair, we were just worried.
The sounds inside won't possibly make it through the barrier. His Highness is a sage-level mage. He will surely succeed in purging the poisonous insect from the Empire's dragon.
That's true. May the Golden Goddess bless them.
Let us sincerely pray for them. Let's pray that by next year, there will be 2 blonde little princes in the palace.
I must strive to become the head maid for the little prince.
Me too.
Why has this suddenly turned into a discussion about raising children? Setting aside whether an alpha dragon can even have children with a human, those two are only temporarily marked, they haven't formed a bond yet.
Huh? Did you see that? His Highness was carried away by the black dragon.
Lord Inferna is so mean. With so much energy, what if our Highness can't handle it?
Do you think His Highness will be stuck in the magic tower for a week and unable to get out of bed?
Golden Goddess, have mercy.
Long live the great Golden Empire.
They actually dared to think they could hide Arno Gustalo with a magic circle of this level. Heh. Trying to replace the original Supreme Emperor with Dante, are they? That cursed Prince Limon keeps ruining my plans. There's no way I'll let you have your way. Very well, then. I shall bestow upon the Golden Empire the most devastating curse of the demon realm.
Inferna, are you angry?
Shouldn't we have a proper talk? Before that, I'll try my best to keep myself from losing control.
You can't eat that. Alright. If there's anything you want to know, Inferna, just ask.
The little Limon from the demon world said he had been waiting for me there for many years. He was the fake body you made when you were young, right? How could you have known that years later, I would go to the demon world?
Back when I was training by the Great Sage's side, there was one time when my magic went out of control. Do you still remember? Under the influence of the crystal's energy, I saw fragments of the future related to you, Inferna. I found a portal within those fragments, but the entrance between the demon world and the human world is restricted. I could only send the magical fake body through and seal it. Once Inferna enters the demon world, the seal will automatically break. Unlike a familiar, the fake body is connected to my consciousness, so the one accompanying Inferna in the demon world is actually me, Limon.
Alright, I'll accept that explanation. But with everything that has happened, that strange, off-putting feeling from Limon has only grown stronger. So, about the golden vein. Does it really have to consume a living person?
It wasn't always like this. The golden vein has been overexploited and hasn't had an appropriate priest to calm it for too long, which caused it to go out of control. But, now, aside from a living sacrifice, there really is no other way. The only person suitable for the sacrifice has also been hidden away.
I won't tell you where he is.
You're working so hard, but it's all to protect others. With you like this, how are you ever going to become the great evil dragon?
You. What do you mean by that? I see. It all makes sense now.
I have a question for you too, Inferna. Do you know the prince and the evil dragon?
This guy Limon. Is he also a transmigrator trapped in this novel? Looking at him, it seems like he's never seen Mushroom and doesn't know about her existence. Moreover, the prince and the dragon is the name of a game. Does Limon realize this is a fanfiction novel and not a game world? Would revealing my identity as a transmigrator recklessly affect the world line? I better stay cautious. I do.
So it's true. You've read that ancient prophecy scroll too. I thought I was the only one who knew about it. The scroll records that the black dragon, Inferna, will fall into darkness, become an evil dragon, and destroy the Golden Empire. In the end, you'll be killed by me, seeking vengeance.
That's definitely the main storyline of the game. Huh. But, prophecy scroll? Is the prince and the dragon Limon mentioned actually a book? A prophecy book? This sounds like another one of Mushroom's fanfiction quirks. Thankfully, I didn't blurt out something as crazy as, "Are you a transmigrator too?" Since Limon believes I've read the prophecy. Then, the dragon-slaying spear capable of killing me, do you have it?
Nope. Unfortunately, when I followed the clues, the spear had already been taken.
What? Who could have it? Perhaps was it the Demon King? The spear that originally belonged to Limon has been stolen. Does this mean the person who will kill me is now uncertain? Why are there so many twists and turns in this storyline? Damn it all.
Inferna, do you really want to die by Limon's hand that much?
No, I want to live. Limon, you should have told me about the prophecy scroll earlier.
I wanted to, but how many times have we actually sat down like this and had a proper talk? I can count them on one hand.
I can't argue with that.
There's something I absolutely need to know. Inferna, your affection for me, was it all because of the prophecy scroll?
Was I being deliberately submissive and pleasing him, just to avoid dying? That's completely unfair. You, using that kind of expression. At first, I admit I had selfish motives, but no matter what, we've spent 10 years together. A mere prophecy scroll could never dictate the heart of Inferna Black. And yet, you dare to question me? Anyone else can doubt me, but not you, Limon. You little brat, I'll prove it to you right now.
Your Highness Limon. Sorry to disturb you, but His Majesty has awakened.
Bro almost exposed himself the moment he realized Limon might be a transmigrator too. His first instinct was basically, "Wait, are you a transmigrator too?" Good thing he stopped himself before actually saying it. But now Limon knows about the prophecy, and things get even more complicated when he starts questioning whether Inferna's feelings are only because of it. Inferna went from, "I want to live" to, "I'll prove it to you right now." And of course, right at that moment, His Majesty wakes up. Talk about terrible timing.
Awake? Father shouldn't have woken up so quickly. No choice, I'll head back to the palace.
Wait, Limon, did you use magic on Arnold to make him fall into a deep sleep?
The one who poisoned him was the queen. I just added a bit of extra sleep magic. If Dante becomes the Supreme Emperor, I won't have to maintain my Crown Prince identity, nor will I need to search for an alpha to form a bond. No matter how you look at it. Compared to my father, that old fox, Dante, who's been pampered by the queen since childhood and is almost naively foolish, would be far easier to control, wouldn't he?
The only one who might be able to counter your magic is probably the Demon King. Alright, let's sort this out. It seems the antagonist of the novel is the Demon King, while Mushroom set the Black Dragon and the Prince as the protagonists. The Demon King's goal seems simple: conquer the human world and enslave all races. But does conquering the human world really require my help as Inferna? Although I am the strongest alpha among the 3 surviving dragons, the only explanation must be that Mushroom's setting demands it.
Don't worry, Inferna. Just rest for a while. Once I'm back, you can continue proving your determination to me.
That's not what I'm worried about.
Wait for me, okay?
That brat. So in the end, Limon isn't a transmigrator. Honestly, I both hoped he was and wasn't. The longer I live here, the fuzzier my memories of the real world become. Because of these memories, no one can share them with me. The mushroom is always so elusive. Who knows when it will appear again?
Hey, long time no see.
Speak of the devil.
Oh. Wow. It's the little moths. Both of them have hatched, huh? So amazing. Just as cute as I imagined.
This is all thanks to your writing.
But you seem to enjoy it too, don't you?
Earlier, you told me to go to the demon realm, and then you've disappeared for such a long time. What's going on?
Oh, by the way. That wasn't me. It was the Demon King who made a fake mushroom to fool you.
What? A fake?
Yep. I underestimated the Demon King. The true Demon King I wrote about was probably killed and replaced by them. If I'm not wrong, the Demon King is another transmigrator.
Him?
But I don't know their real identity. And this Demon King has a troublesome ability, replication magic.
So, it turns out the Demon King is the transmigrator. This really is an unexpected development. The fake mushroom knows everything. It doesn't seem like an imposter at all.
Yep, that's the scary thing about replication magic.
Then, what's their purpose?
Still unclear. But because of the Demon King's interference, the world of the novel has already changed. A dragon will die. In the game's storyline, the dragon-slaying spear was originally meant to be used on Inferna. Compared to the weapons of the Gem Kingdom, the Dragon Slayer Spear, if wielded by someone with the blood of a hero, can kill a dragon in one strike. Only the death of the dragon can calm it down. Otherwise, the hero will bear the curse of the Dragon Slayer Spear and never find peace.
Found it. I found the dragon. I must kill him.
I was so convinced Limon was the transmigrator. And then the story pulled another plot twist. Turns out the Demon King is the one who crossed into this world. And just when Inferna learns that the dragon-slaying spear can kill him in one hit, someone shows up saying, "Found the dragon. Bro, that's not the kind of timing you want." Arnold Gustalo's awakening was beyond everyone's expectations. The coronation ceremony was abruptly halted, and Prince Dante became a prisoner. The Emperor, having returned from the shadows of death, now possessed an even more imposing presence. In the audience hall, the ministers were silent and fearful, not just because of the Emperor's grim expression, but also because of what he held in his hand. Whenever it appeared, it signified that someone would face the death penalty, the sword of death.
Both of my sons are here. Very good. I have an announcement to make. One good news and one bad news. Let's start with the bad news. Those who assisted Dante in his attempt to usurp the throne while I was asleep.
No, it's not like that. Please have mercy, Your Majesty. Spare us. Ugh.
Arnold is going on a killing spree.
As for the missing Queen Kaysad, she is stripped of her title and reduced to a commoner, never to approach the capital again. Dante will no longer be a prince. He will receive 20 lashes and be exiled to the border city of Gran. For the next 10 years, he will work as a prisoner, building the border walls in that freezing land.
What? Brother. Save me, brother. No, please. Don't. No. Father. I'll die there. It was all Mother's idea. Brother. Save me.
Damn it.
The plan can't keep up with changes.
Antonio, as the head of the Chener family and the captain of the Holy Knights of the capital, I entrust you with handling these traitors. Don't disappoint me. If you still want to salvage some of the Chener family's reputation.
Yes.
Enough with the unpleasant matters. Now for the good news. Come in.
That's the Dragon Slayer spear. The hero, and the hero's bloodline. There are only 2 princes in the Golden Empire? No way.
This is the heart of the White Dragon, Wit.
Witty's heart?
I personally pierced his chest with the Dragon Slayer spear, causing him to reveal his dragon form and perish.
Ha 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 ha. The Golden Goddess blesses us. Without its dragon, the Gem Kingdom will become vulnerable. You've done well, Ian Gustavlo.
That face. It's as if he's flaunting that he's Arnold's illegitimate child. Mushroom, is he a new character you added to the novel? Wit. Is he really dead? The Supreme Emperor regains power, Dante is exiled, and now an illegitimate child suddenly appears. I truly have no idea where the plot will go from here. It seems Arnold is planning to start a war.
Bro Arnold woke up and immediately started cleaning house. Dante went from prince to prisoner, and his whole save me brother moment did absolutely nothing. But then the real plot twist drops. Ian Gustavlo, the Emperor's illegitimate son, suddenly appears with the Dragon Slayer spear and the heart of Wit. And Inferna is just standing there like, wait, who added this guy into the novel? At this point, Inferna doesn't know what story he's living in anymore. Every time he thinks he understands the plot, another surprise character shows up. Even Mushroom the author is now confused. But wait a moment. Oh no, Witty is dead. I really hope this is some kind of trick and that handsome guy is actually alive somewhere, because I refuse to believe that's really the end. Please tell me he faked his death or pulled some crazy dragon magic at the last second. I'm not ready to say goodbye to the handsome Omega Top.
I barely mentioned Arnold having an illegitimate child in the novel. It seems Arnold is planning to start a war. And I definitely never gave him the name Ian Gustavlo.
There was no human empire conflict in the game. Mushroom, is this part of the novel's plot?
These countries were supposed to unite against the Demon King. How did it turn into a war between humans?
Limon, what will you do? Betray the Golden Empire, or help the Empire win the war?
Father, I am willing to be the vanguard and fight for you. If I successfully conquer the Gem Kingdom, I have one request. Please, Father, grant me the Black Dragon, Inferna, as my reward.
Ah.
He's really bold. But isn't his excellent Inferna marked Crown Prince Limon?
Is the prince an alpha or beta?
If you want the Black Dragon's assistance, you'll need to earn greater merit. How about this, Limon, Ian? Whoever conquers the Gem Kingdom first, Inferna will stay by their side. However, the Empire's vanguard can only be led by Ian, who killed the White Dragon. After all, Limon is an Omega and not suited for frontline combat.
Yes, Father.
What the hell? Who does he think he is? Am I some pet to be handed out as a reward? And sending Limon to the battlefield, forgivable? It seems that, rather than reviving the golden veins, Arnold has chosen to wage war before they completely deplete. Otherwise, let's kill that bastard named Ian. Becoming an evil dragon this way doesn't seem so bad.
The prince raised under the sun must be very confused, huh? Outshone by me, a mere illegitimate son. And the Dragon Slayer spear chose me too.
What are you doing? Do you want to start a fight in the palace?
Be careful, Inferna, the Dragon Slayer spear is not the same as the stones of the Gem Kingdom. The wounds it inflicts on dragons cannot heal easily.
You should just stay in bed and wait for my triumphant return.
Shut up, little brother. Inferna can only be my dragon. You think you're the first to try and take him from me?
What do you mean, your dragon?
You're just an omega. We'll see, Prince Limon.
Ah. Limon, wait. Why the rush?
Bro Ian really walked into the palace, killed a dragon, and immediately decided Inferna was his reward. And Arnold actually agreed to it. Like Inferna is some prize they can hand to whoever wins the war. Limon was surprisingly calm at first, but the second Ian said, "My dragon," he was done. Bro basically said, "Excuse me? That's my dragon." And now Limon is dragging Inferna away before things get even messier. This rivalry is about to get interesting.
Ugh. Limon? Wait. Ouch. Hey. Calm down, you brat.
Didn't I tell you to obediently wait for me at the magic tower? The Dragon Slayer spear can't harm me, but it can hurt you. Why did you go to the throne room and let that guy see you? There's always someone trying to interfere with Limon. It's so annoying. Maybe I should hide Inferna somewhere no one will ever find you. Limon's dragon should be locked away.
This doesn't sound like a joke. Mushroom, the plot can't take this kind of turn. I couldn't just sit back while Ian caused you trouble. Arnold might claim this is a competition between you two, but he's already given command of the army to that guy. But Limon, you still have me. I'm your dragon. No matter what tricks the Demon King is playing behind the scenes, let's face it together.
Inferna.
Well, that's one way to deal with jealousy. We'll give these two a little privacy. We'll check back in after they've sorted themselves out.
The evil dragon shall destroy the Golden Empire. The evil dragon shall destroy the Golden Empire. The evil dragon shall destroy the Golden Empire.
Ah. That dream again. The sensation of the Dragon Slayer spear piercing my chest. These days, it feels as though it's still lingering there. Reports of Prince Ian's victories keep flooding into the palace. And yet, Limon remains calm and composed. He must be working on his own plan in secret. No matter what, the destruction of the Golden Empire is destined to fall to me. Perhaps this chaotic situation is the perfect opportunity. I can't wait any longer. With Wit dead, there are only 2 dragons left in this world. Blinded by their desires, the king and his men fail to see the flames that will consume their empire with the wisdom of 1,000 years.
Meanwhile, in the Fire Empire.
Without dragons, the Gem Kingdom has lost its balance within the 3 great empires. So, the little black dragon wants our help to deal with Gustalo's illegitimate child? What's my dear Carlos planning to do? You can't possibly say no to that little baby dragon, can you? I'm starting to feel a little jealous.
Whether it's Prince Limon or Prince Ian, neither outcome benefits us. I'd rather not experience the sensation of a Dragon Slayer spear piercing through my chest.
You're right. Instead of choosing which Golden Prince to support, the spear itself is the greater concern. Alright. Let's head to the border of the Golden Empire. War has begun.
Whether it's Prince Limon or Prince Ian, neither outcome benefits us. I'd rather not experience the sensation of a Dragon Slayer spear piercing through my chest.
At the Golden Empire.
Read? What the heck, Carlos? You might as well not have replied at all.
Don't be upset. The Fire Empire must have its own agenda, they won't help the Golden Empire.
Nothing gets past you, huh?
Inferna, things are about to get busy. Get ready, we're heading out.
Oh. Where to?
The border. The Golden Empire's border with the Fire Empire.
On the border between the Golden and Fire Empires.
The Golden Empire's elite forces have all gone to the Gem Empire. The remaining troops are weak and vulnerable.
Empress Daphne Richter. Have you never considered that you might end up like Emperor Shafley of the Gem Empire? Devoured by your own greed?
It's Prince Limon. His Highness is here, riding his dragon.
A prince with nothing but his dragon? How do you plan to stop me? If you're underestimating Carlos just because of his delicate frame, you're in for a rude awakening.
Well, although Inferna is more than capable of wiping you all out, I can't bear to let my baby Alpha get so exhausted.
Ah. So cheesy.
So, there's no other way. Everything I've done until now has been for this very moment. I will protect my dragon. By the ancient covenant, answer my call. Rise spirits from the underworld. And heed my summons.
Carlos, do you know what that is?
How is he using that forbidden dark magic? The absolute taboo summoning the spirits of the fallen into the living world.
On the border between the Golden and Gem Empires.
Shafley is hiding in the palace, ignoring the war. It seems losing the white dragon hit him hard. The advance has been going smoothly. Then we should seize the momentum and push forward.
Report. Urgent message from the capital. The Fire Empire has launched a surprise attack. The Supreme Emperor orders an immediate return.
What? We're on the verge of breaching the royal city and claiming the Black Dragon, and now we're being called back.
Inside the Gem Empire Palace.
Pass down my orders.
Yes, Your Majesty.
The moment the enemy begins to retreat, launch the ambush. The Golden Empire dares to underestimate me, Shafley, unforgivable.
The Demon King has everyone moving exactly the way he wants, and the Golden Empire is basically becoming his biggest weapon. Meanwhile, every empire is choosing sides, armies are moving, and the whole human world is getting dragged into the chaos. And somehow, Limon is still focused on protecting his dragon in the middle of all this. This is about to get serious. Bro Limon really said, "I will protect my dragon," and turned the human world into the underworld in seconds. Meanwhile, Inferna is just standing there like, ugh, so cheesy. And honestly, that little "my baby alpha" line was definitely doing something to Inferna. Whether he wants to admit it or not, he's still a 10-year-old dragon. And that's where we leave these dragons, princes, and emperors. But the biggest question remains. Is Inferna really destined to become the evil dragon? And if that prophecy comes true, will Limon really be the one who kills him? If you enjoyed the story, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for the next episode. I'll see you in the next one.